everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Mariana. Today I'm here in my dorm slash apartment in France. I say slash apartment because I have a kitchen and I live alone in this dorm. So today I'm here to share with you all the things I bought for my house and a couple of other things I bought here. And I'll share with you also the prices, where I got it and everything like that. I have a huge pile of stuff over there and a huge pile of stuff over here, so this will probably take a while. I suggest you get a cup of water or something to eat. I also have my computer here with all the information about prices and the places I got and everything like that. I always keep the receipt of everything I buy, so I have a folder for that and I know all the prices for everything that I bought. So I'll get started with bedding. So I brought some bedding from Brazil. This is where when I moved here to France. But I only brought like the sheets and the undersheet and the covers for the pillows. But I didn't actually bring my comforter or anything like that because it was huge and it was heavy and I didn't have space or weight for that. So here I bought my comforter. I bought it from a store called IKEA. You guys probably know it. It also France also has IKEA, and my comforter was quite inexpensive. I thought it was 18 euros, and the comforter, you need a cover for it, and the cover was more expensive than the comforter itself because it's a cute cover, and it costed 20 euros. And this is the pattern of the cover. I also bought a little pillow because I got this pillowcase with the cover, and the pillow was 3 euros. It's a big pillow. It's a 65 by 65 centimeters pillow, and it's very cute. I really like the pattern. It's really good to sleep in, and I don't know, I just like it. And I also had to buy my normal pillows. So here in France they love square pillows. I don't know why, but I really prefer the rectangular normal ones. So I got one of these, which has currently my pillow cover that I brought from Brazil. And this one was 40 euros. I actually bought two of them, so I have these two. They're kind of thin, but they work fine. And together they were 8 euros. Keep in mind that all of those stuff I bought in the same day, and it was 4 days after I got here in France. Because when I got here, I actually didn't have a place to live, because the place I was staying would only give me the key a week after I arrived. So I had to stay at a friend's house. This was a very, very nice friend that allowed me to stay there for 7 days. And all the people that lived there also very nice. They allowed me to stay there and stay in the girls' room, which was great. Anyway, the last thing I bought was a couple of plastic containers for food. So IKEA has these amazing food sets that come with a lot of plastic containers. I bought a set of 17 plastic containers, and they come with 2 big ones like this, 2 tall ones, 2 medium ones, and a lot of these small ones here. And this is the medium one. It's currently holding my beans, and also this is the big one that is currently holding my rice that I just made. So that was it for my first day of shopping. My second day of shopping went a little bit crazier. I bought a lot of stuff, and this was the day before I moved into my apartment. So I left all of the stuff in a friend's house that was closer to the apartment than that other friend's house. Anyway, so the first thing I bought there was a lamp. This desk lamp over here, which was very, very cheap. The lamp itself was more expensive than the rest of the lamp desk. So this here was 4 euros, and the lamp itself was 5 euros. So in total it was 9 euros. And this is a cute lamp and it works fine, so it's just fine. Next thing I bought was this little throw blanket, and I really like throw blankets even though I don't have a couch or anything like that. I just love to have it hanging around to lounge and do stuff. So I bought this cute one, and this was 10 euros. It's not very warm, but I thought it was really cute, so I kind of splurged on that. Next up, I have my dirty hamper, my clothing hamper. which is this big boy here, and this was one of the best things I bought ever, because in order to clean my clothes I need to go downstairs into another building. So to take my dirty clothes, this is the perfect hamper ever. It has two little handles here, so it's very easy to carry around, and I just like the pattern, and it was quite inexpensive, I would say. It was 8 euros. I don't know how expensive things are wherever you are, but here it's in euros and not everything is very inexpensive. I also bought a couple of garbage plastic bags for the garbage bins I bought, and I actually didn't need to do this. I found out later why. Because here in France they have a very interesting culture of giving out, or at least in the city I am, giving out garbage bin bags for people. So they have the yellow one and the blue one. You get 2 of each, and these ones are for recycled garbage, and this one is for the rest. This is to make people want to recycle and do this kind of thing, which I found very, very nice of them, and it's great. To go along with these garbage bin bags, I bought a couple of garbage bins. The first one, actually this was the last one I bought 2 days ago, and this is a simple blue one that cost 3 euros, and this has the yellow bag, so it's recycled garbage, which is mostly paper from my desk, and also a couple of things from wrapping and things like that. So yeah, that's one of them. The other one I bought on IKEA were actually 2. The other one I'm using. This one is a covered bin, which is great because I use these ones for the bathroom and also for the kitchen. So food and toilet paper and stuff like that goes in here. So it's not very nice to have an open bin that, you know, the smell goes into the apartment. So I just prefer to buy these ones that are covered. So I bought 2 of them, and each one was 6 euros, which I thought was very expensive, but I really needed 2 garbage bins, so I bought them anyway. Keeping up with the theme of bathroom, I have this toilet brush. Don't worry, it's clean. And this was the cutest one I found there. That was not 15 euros. This was actually 3 euros, and I think it's great because it's covered. You don't see the ugly brush, and it's a perfect place to hold anything else that I want over here. Sometimes I put toilet paper here just because I don't have elsewhere to put. For a while I will buy the toilet paper thing soon. Next up I have 2 bowls, and I bought 2 because I think that's enough. I live alone, so 2 is more than enough for me. And each one costed 50 cents of euro, which is great. I found it to be very inexpensive. And I also bought 1 small plate, and the reason for that is because my amazing friends that lived here before me, so they left me a couple of plates. I have 2 big plates and 1 small plate. So just to complete the collection, I bought these 3 things. This way I have 2 of everything. Moving on to the kitchen, I bought this thing here that is to make pasta. I forgot the name of this in English. Anyway, this thing here that is to rinse off the pasta after it's cooked. This one was 3 euros. And I also bought this little set here. This was 15 euros. There were cheaper sets, but the cheaper one didn't come with the lids, and I find it very important to have the lids whenever you're cooking. So I prefer to pay 5 more euros and have the lids than not to have it. And I also bought this, which is excellent because it's not adherent. So whenever you fry anything in this, you can easily clean it, which is perfect for me. And this one was 4 euros. I also bought this little thing here. Actually, it's a big thing that you put your dishes to dry and everything that you need to dry. And this was very, very cheap. It was 2 euros. I also bought this door hanger to put my jackets and stuff like that behind the door. It's very helpful. It was 3 euros. The last thing I bought on IKEA on that day was this set of utensils for the kitchen. So I have a spatula, I have a little spoon to cook, and also this thing to get stuff that I never used and will probably never use, but it came in the kit, so what could I do? So this was the second day I went to IKEA. The third day I only bought two things. Starting off with this thing, which is a cover for the microwave. I highly suggest you get one of these because food can spill all over your microwave. So if you have this, it will spill all over this, and this is much easier to clean than your microwave. And the other thing I bought was a set of organizers for my wardrobe. So I have this long one. It comes with two of these long ones, two of these small ones, and also two of these big ones. And I put all of my clothes in. Then I bought two sets of these, and each one costed 7 euros. So it was not the cheapest thing ever, but I really wanted some organizers for my wardrobe because it was driving me nuts. So the next store I went to was a store called Carrefour, and there I bought most of the food I have here. And I'm not gonna show the food to you guys, but I'm gonna show you a couple of things I bought. Starting off with this is to wash the dirty dishes and stuff like that. I bought two of these, and each one costed €1.60. I also bought this spray here to clean the kitchen and to clean the bathroom, which was €1.80. I bought this spray to wash the microwave and also the refrigerator, and this was €2.50. This was a little bit more expensive, and it comes with less product than the other ones, which is not great, but whatever. And here I have the last thing. No, it's not the last thing, but I have this thing here that is to clean the toilet, and it's a very strong product. This was €1.50, and this is also for the toilet to put on the side, so every time you flush you have a little scent, and this was also €1.50. I also bought a microwave over there, and my microwave was originally 50 euros, but on that particular week that I went, it was 10% off. No, it was 10 euros off, so I bought it for 40 euros. So the next store I went to is a store called Leclerc. I don't know if in the United States you have it, but here it's a very good market. And I bought a couple of food products, but I'll only show you the things for the house. So first off, I have this measure cup, which is important if you want to make special recipes or anything like that. This one was €1.35. I also bought this butter holder, which was €1.70. And lastly, I bought this little thing to go under my desk, so it works as a shelf, and it's great. I really like it. It's great to put paper, it's great to put things you need to grab quickly, and this was €6.50. I also bought a broom, but obviously I don't have space to show it here, and the broom was €4.50. Finally, the last store I went to buy things for my house was U-Express, and over there I bought this microfiber thing, and this is to wash, not to wash, but to dry off and use in the kitchen. And I also got this little thing here to put on the ground and to mop the ground and do stuff like that. It's also clean, don't worry guys. And this one here was 2 euros, and this was 1 euro. Oh, I forgot to mention that I bought something else in the store called Leclerc, and it was this microfiber comforter. It's great. It's very warm, it's very comfortable. And this was 11 euros. It was on the sales, which is great. It is this beautiful pink plush color. I just really like it. Now I'm going to show you guys some things that have nothing to do with my house, but there are things that I want to show you. First off, I went to Decathlon, which is a sports store, and I bought this beautiful sports... Come on, let it go. Let it go. I bought this beautiful sports bag, and what caught my attention to this bag was actually the fact that it can become very small. So the bag closes and it's like this, very small, very easy to carry. and it holds 40 liters, which is great. And over there I also bought this yoga mat, and it's great. It was €5, very inexpensive, very nice. It's great quality, and it's very thick, which is great again to do exercises and stuff like that. I forgot to mention that this was €7. Now going more into the beauty stuff, I went to Sephora and I bought a couple of things, but I also went to another pharmacy that's not very famous, but in case you guys want to know it, is Pharma City, I think the name. Oh no, the name is Pharma Best. So in Pharma Best I bought these two CeraVe. One is a foaming cleanser and the other one is a moisturizing lotion. And both of them are for my face. And this one here was €8 and this one was €9, which is very expensive for me, but these ones were the cheapest ones, and I really like this brand, so yeah. So next in Sephora I bought two things. The first one is this exfoliant. This is a volcanic sand exfoliator, and this one was €9, and it's black. It's like weird, but it's black, and it's very, very exfoliating. It is a physical exfoliator, which means you have to be very careful while using this. And I also bought this mask. It's a green mask. Apparently you can use it 5 times, but I'm sure I can use it more than that. And this was €6. This is a hemp mousse mask. Anti-imperfections, anti-blemish mask, and I haven't used it yet, but once I do, I'll talk about it. Anyway, that was everything I bought for my apartment and for myself here in France. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask here in the comments. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave your like here and also subscribe to my channel. We are almost at 1,000, so come on, let's subscribe to reach that goal. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.